Good day and welcome to School Care Teachers Portal. So this is how you're able to use the exam portal. So today we'll be focusing on the exam portal. I can be able to create your exams and add questions to your exams, both CBT and theory. So to be able to go to your exam portal, you go to externals right here. Click on externals. Then you go to exam portal right here, exam portal. So I will click on it and then it brings me here. So this is the exam portal page if it's available for your school. Then so first things first, to be able to do the CBT exams, whether you're doing theory, whether you're doing objective, the first thing to do is to create an exam. So you can create an exam here, right here on the page. There's even an instruction on what to do. Create exam, add questions, activate questions, and then share exam code. So first thing first, I'll create my exam. Click here to create my exams. Then what's the exam title name? I can say mid. I say mid-term tests, midterms, midterm assessments. Then for which class? So I teach elementary one, so I fix elementary one. Then which subjects? So I can fix it for agric. All right, midterm tests for agric. Then which section? This section and first term. All right. Then how many minutes will the exam be? So I'm going to do it as I can say 30 minutes. All right. Then I come by and I scroll down. And we have three types of exams. We have the normal exams, that's the students go in to the exam portal and they write their exams normally. We have the practice exams, which means that immediately students finish doing the exams, they see the questions, they can always retake the exams again. It's like a practice section for them. Then we have the live quiz competition. So if you want to create a live quiz competition whereby every student will log in into their own exam portal and write exams, and then you have an audience who will be watching their scores in real time, so you can use the live quiz competition as well. So all these three options are available for you. So we'll be using normal exams, so I'm going to use normal exams. Then we fix the start time and date, which so I want it to be for today and it will run through to tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. It will run through to tomorrow, 5 p.m. tomorrow. So that's when the exam will start. It will start today, right now, and it will end tomorrow by 5 p.m. Then we have different features. You can randomize the questions, randomize the options. You can auto-grade the exam, so that as soon as the exam is done, the system automatically marks it. You can allow calculator. So got it. I'm doing agric, so I can turn on calculator. I don't need calculator. I turn it off. Then I can show the results to students, or I can hide it. I'm going to hide it. Then I'm just going to turn these three off because I don't want the student to see the results, the scores, or the answers, correct answers. Then this is security settings. Now, under the security settings, we have the tab switch limits. So that's the number of times that the student can change tabs before the exam will submit automatically. So I'm going to put it as let's say 5. Then minimum pass mark if I'm using the result display. So what's the minimum percentage to pass? This is available mostly for the theory questions. So what's the minimum percentage that's to count as pass? So is it 40% of the total scores or not? I'll turn on full screen mode. I can disable right click, can disable copy and paste. I'll just leave these two options turned off. Then you want them to retake the exams when they are done. Can they retake the exams? I will say no, leave it turn off. Then any other exam instructions, yes, I'll say answer all questions, and I'll just create my exams, and that's just it. Now, when you've created your exams, it will give you an exam code. So is this code that you share to your students for them to be able to use to view the exams when it's time. So if you can't find the code, you can come back to portal. And now go to manage exams. Now see the exam I've set is right here. This is the exam code. This is the class, term and section. This is the duration. I've not added any questions yet, so showing 0 and all of that. So you can copy the code and give to your students. So when they log into the exam center, they can just quickly go straight to this exam by typing the exam code. So now I've set my exams. So I've set an exam. So now it's time to add questions into the exams rubric. So to be able to add questions to the exams, I'll click on add MCQ plus. Add MCQ plus. I'll just click on it. I need to open the MCQ plus page. I can be able to add questions to the exams. We have different types of question type. We have the multiple choice, we have the true and false, we have the slider, we have drag and drop, we have match to list, draw a line, pin on image. There is about we have about 10 question types I can pick from. So I can use multiple choice, that's the A, B, or C. So now I just click on multiple choice. So now the multiple choice, I can write here question test. You have the mathematical symbols for those who want mathematical symbols available for you right here. Then I'll just set my question. I can say what is substantial farming, right? Do you have a question image? Say yes. I have a question image. I can just quickly add an image if I have available. I'm not sure I have any image. Let me just put this for the purpose of this. So what are the options? I can say 12. I can say type. I can just say 12 and say 15. You can also use pictures as options as well if you want. Right here you see image. So you can select your image as options if you want to use them. Then if you notice options 4. So I have A, B, C, D. That's 4. If I want 5, I add 5. That's about A, B, C, D, E. If I want 6, I can also do A, B, C, D, E, F. So I can add as many options as I want to, from 1 to 6. So I'm going to go with 4, because 4 is the standard. Go with 12, go with 14, go with 15, go with 17, yeah. Then the correct answer, I'll mark option B. How many marks will it be? 1 mark. Then explanation. So you can also explain the answer right here if you want to. It's optional. Just add my questions and automatically question is already added right here. So that is how you can be able to add questions to your quiz. So I have added 1 question right here, showing total 1 question right here. Can go back. You can add other question types, multiple choice, true or false. Can add slider, range, drag and drop, comprehensive passage, and there's so many types of questions if you want to. Now I can use AI to generate questions. So I can use the AI to generate as many questions, 20 questions, maximum is 20. From 1 to 20, different types, true or false, slider, drag and drop, match items. So I can use AI to generate probably 20 multiple choice questions. We'll just select farming question range, I'll say farming, farm tools, and say farm animals. Now just click on generate. Automatically the AI generates 20 multiple choice questions. Takes a couple of seconds, but so that's it. 20 questions that will be generated. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 20 questions. Notice 4 options: A, B, C, D. Answer, correct answer, and the explanation. It gives it to me fair and square. Can save all to exams. I will just save to bank. I'm not going to activate it yet. All right, so if I click on questions, currently I have not activated any questions yet, so it's showing me inactive questions right here yet. Now I've added all my questions, so I have to activate them. Activating means how many questions will the students see when they want to write their exams. So even if I add 50 questions, I can decide to activate just 5. So that means that the students will see just 5 questions. So activating is the last process in this step of adding questions. So to activate your questions, just click on activate right here, activate questions, click on it. So now notice I have 21 questions. So I just indicate by, I just tick all of them. I just click on all. Okay, I just select all. So automatically select all the questions. And I can just activate them if they are inactive. I can remove them. Once I remove them, it becomes inactive. So I just remove the questions. I can remove, and remove. Now go to my question bank. All right, sorry, let me just refresh this page. Okay, manage questions, add questions, activate questions, and then question bank. So these are my question banks. These are all the questions that are all here, right here. First term. So I will just select all visible questions and I will just add selected to exams. So automatically to add these 21 questions to the exam, just add them all. So they are now all here, right under 21. So it's 21 questions right here, showing right here. 21 questions. They're now active. So I can also download my question paper. Download question paper. If I want to download the paper, the full question paper, to see how it looks like, I can do that. I can click here, download a question paper. Is it all the active questions or the entire question bank? So the moment I activate it, it shows me all the questions in full paper mode. So I can download this right here. I can view the answers if I want to see them right here. So this you can have if you want it in hard copy and get it from here. I'll go back. So currently now I have 21 active objective questions in my portal. If you want to add theory questions, so students can answer both theory and objective, you can come to this add written cues and just click on it, and it brings you right here. So you can be able to just create questions. You can add your question here, and then activate questions. So I won't be doing the theory option for now. I'll just focus on the objective. And view results is where you can be able to view the results for these particular questions. So now let me look at how the question exam looks like. So I can view how the exam will look like for the students. just preview and preview most MCQ, because I only have objective exams in there, not theory, just objective. So I'll just preview it and then to show me a preview of how the exam is, just to understand that. That's it. So this is how the exam will look like for the students. So this is what they see on the exam. So I can view it. There is a timer here, and there's also a timer here showing them how many times they have left, to show them how many questions they have answered. So which of this is a farm to use for digging? Just tick. This is a preview mode, so it's not going to submit the exam. It's just for me to have a glimpse of how the exam look like for the students. I can click here, and click here, and click here, and click here. So I just click. If you notice, there is no submit button right here. Is a security feature which we added. So there is no submit button for the students. So there is no submit button right here available. So the students will only see the submit button after they are done answering all the questions. Now, the questions, as they answer the questions, it saves automatically, so that in case of power failure, they can always resume from where they stop. So even if the time is 29 minutes 38 seconds, if there's a power failure and the student comes back, they will always resume where they stopped. It's automatic. That's the way it works for us right here on School Care. So I can submit, view next. So I'm done viewing. I can just escape and just go back. Can always go back. So I go back to the exam portal, manage exams. So that's just basically how it works right here on the exam portal. So as the students answer their exams, I can be able to view their results right here on this page. So it's live. So whoever submits the exams, I can see their attempts right here, and I can submit and I can view it. And so that's just basically how it works for the can view their exams right here. So I'm going to be so we're going to look at the theory option in the next video. You can look at how I can be able to view it and all of that. Thank you very much.